Federal Facebook page.
It is Friday morning, and it's a beautiful Friday morning. 48 degrees, the sun's trying to come out. I'm happy with it.
No rain in the forecast?
No rain in the forecast. Well, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, but other than that.
During the day today, this morning, throughout the day.
Yeah, so I think we're good.
We've had a lot of rain this week.
Yes, and the nice thing is my driveway's fixed, so I don't have a giant puddle in my driveway anymore.
There you go.
So, I'm happy about that.
I do have a puddle in my driveway occasionally.
Well, mine was because the road was terrible.
Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do with mine, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped in. This is Todd Vincent. I stepped in Cantor's puddle one time.
You did.
Why would you do that?
Well, it was actually in the winter, and it was iced over it, and Todd took a spill.
Ooh.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. yeah. Appreciate that. But, yeah, it's going to be a beautiful Friday.
Yes,
Sun's coming up right now. You know, we're into fall now. It's officially fall on Wednesday. So, fall temperatures are on the way. Low 70s, high 60s.
Oh, yeah.
This upcoming weekend.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the 80s. Well, mid-80s, upper 80s.
Yeah, it was pretty warm last week in the 80s. But, yeah, fall's here. No rain. It's going to be a good day. Going to be a good weekend.
Absolutely.
So, a lot going on this weekend around the area, which
are.
I'll get into here in a little bit.
Alrighty.
But got a special guest that we'll be talking to later on in the show. Ashley Van Lake is with us this morning. She'll be talking about the Kewanna Fall Festival. So we'll talk to her in a little bit here. But first, I got some trivia for you this morning, Paul.
All right, let's do this.
And it's in regards to Kiwana.
Okay.
You got 4 choices this morning.
Okay. Ooh, I got 4.
4.
Instead of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Kiwana High School, which is not there anymore.
Okay.
I want to know, what was Kiwana High School's nickname? Were they the Panthers, the Flyers, the Indians, or the Bulldogs? I'll let you get all show to think about that.
All right.
Looks like you might. You look like you might know this one.
I might know somebody who graduated from high school.
Just to give you a hint, I learned last week that Bulldogs is the #1 college mascot name. That may or may not help you.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a lot of sports going on this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Tonight and throughout the weekend. First, want to congratulate the Rochester girls soccer team on clinching a share of the Three Rivers Conference title.
Yes, congratulations. They've had a great year.
They have. It's a program that the coach just took over, I believe, within the last few years. So they're gaining momentum now, developed the system. So congratulations to them. That's a program that's come a long way in the last decade.
Yeah, absolutely.
The sectional's probably pretty soon then.
Yeah, it'll be coming up.
I haven't seen a drawing.
I haven't either, but I'm sure that's coming up soon. Yeah, because we're almost in October. And I want to wish congratulations and a good luck to RHS freshman golfer Ava Thomas and Tippecanoe Valley's Madeline Weaver, as they both advanced from the sectionals last week. They're playing in the regionals today. That's at Noble Hawk.
Okay.
Over around the Fort Wayne area. So
beautiful day to be in a regional golf tournament.
Yeah. Like I said, no rain, so that's good. The course still could be a little wet where they're playing, I'm sure, but in the areas. But
hey, you know what? They're going to do better than you. So
I'm not playing today, so
they're going to do a lot better than me if I was playing. So you know.
So good luck to both of those ladies, and congratulations on a great season. Got a lot of high school football action going on tonight. Unfortunately, Rochester is not playing tonight. They were supposed to play Peru. They will be in action hopefully next week for their homecoming game against Northfield. Tippecanoe Valley, 5-0. Off the 5-0 start. They beat North Jetson last Friday night.
Yes.
They host Whitco tonight in a TRC matchup. Whitco's 1-4. Got Caston with a 1-4 record. They're on the road to North White tonight, who's 2-1. And Culver with a 1-2 record is at Winnemac, who's 3-0. So a lot of local football action going on tonight. So if you don't have anything going on, go check out some live Friday night football action. And is WRI covering any games tonight, or is it an off night?
We're covering the Culver-Winnemac game. Okay. Starting pregame at 6:30.
Great.
Randy Wayne and Ray Davis will have complete coverage of it for you.
Great. So. Yeah, it should be a good one.
Yes, absolutely.
College football locally, all 3 local, or I should say 3 or 4. I forgot to write down Ball State. Indiana, Purdue, and Notre Dame are all in action this weekend. IU's got a 1-2 record. They lost their home game to Cincinnati last week. They're on the road against Western Kentucky tomorrow night. Western Kentucky's 1-1. IU's a 9-point favorite in this game. That's at 8 o'clock on the CBS Sports Network.
Okay.
Any thoughts on the matchup, Todd?
I'm an eternal optimist. Go IU, but also I saw that Western Kentucky is leading the nation in passing.
They like to air it out, and they have for years. They've had a few quarterbacks come through there, make the NFL. Purdue's head coach Jeff Brom, that was where he was previously head coach, so they like to air it out.
Traditionally, IU's pass defense has not been the greatest, but maybe it's changed in the last couple of years, so good luck to the Hoosiers.
Right now, if I'm an IU fan, I'm a little more concerned about the offense than I am the defense, but maybe that turns around tomorrow night.
Blocking, running, throwing interceptions, that's important.
Yeah. Illinois and Purdue battle for the Cannon tomorrow, the annual battle for the Canyon. Illinois is 1-3. They start off 1-0. They've lost 3 straight. They're at Purdue tomorrow, who's 2-1. They lost to Notre Dame last weekend. Frustrating game from my perspective. I know a lot of people around the area are happy with the outcome. Purdue's 11-point favorite tomorrow. That game's at 3:30 on the Big Ten Network.
Is their wide receiver Bell playing?
He's still in concussion protocol, so I would say very highly unlikely. Hopefully they don't need him, but it would be nice even if he could just be a distraction out there. So, should be a good one at 3:30 on the Big Ten Network. And Notre Dame, like I was speaking, number 12 Notre Dame, 3-0. They are playing number 18 Wisconsin, who's 2-1. This game's a neutral site up at Soldier Field, where the Bears play in Chicago.
Okay.
Wisconsin's a 6.5-point favorite, even though they're the higher-ranked team.
It should be a great game.
Yeah, it's going to be at noon on Fox. This is the College Game Day game, the big Fox noon game. I think there's 3 different pregame shows that are going to be at this game.
Wow.
So ESPN and Fox are there together?
Yes,
That's interesting.
and Barstool Sports, who do their own
Yeah.
pregame, they're there too. So it's going to be interesting. You kind of have all the 3 big pregame shows on site. So we'll see what happens there, but that should be a good one as well.
If they get into a fight, will that be televised?
It'll be viral on social media. In the NFL, Colts looking for their first win. They're 0-2 after losing to the Rams last week. They traveled down to AFC South rival. They traveled down to Nashville to face AFC South rival, the Tennessee Titans, who are 1-1. Titans got an overtime win over the Seahawks.
So, Moose, can you pass the ball?
Yeah, I can.
You may need to show up for that because I think they need a quarterback. Right?
Carson Wentz is banged up with 2 sprained ankles.
It might not be the best throw. It might kind of wobble as it's through the air, but I can get it from point A to point B.
There you go.
And I'm not afraid to get hit.
Yeah, they might be giving you or somebody else a call. That game's at 1 o'clock on CBS. Titans are 5.5-point favorites. And Chicago Bears got their first win of the season, beating the Bengals last week. They now travel to your Cleveland Browns this Sunday. Browns got a win over the Texans. Browns are 7-point favorites. That game's at 1 o'clock on Fox. So Colts and Bears on different channels this week. CBS and Fox, not the same channel like they were last week.
Did you write that down right? That the Browns are the favorites?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Browns should be a playoff team again this year. They're not.
They could be a playoff team every year.
They're not the old Cleveland Browns.
It's a classic old NFL game, the Browns and the Bears.
Right.
Yeah.
2 of the older teams in the league. Well, if you don't count the Browns leaving for a little while. And
for 10 years.
Exactly. Got some tidbits here this morning. On this day, 1948, the Honda Motor Company was founded in Japan.
Really?
Yes.
I would think it'd be older than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so too. They're still one of the top automobile manufacturers in the world.
That they are.
On this day, 1952, Kentucky Fried Chicken, or KFC as a lot of people know it, opened its first franchise in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, which is one of those that we were talking off air that's weird because it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it didn't start in Kentucky.
I just learned that a couple of days ago. I didn't know that. I thought it was, based in Kentucky off the name. But Salt Lake City, Utah, and Todd was saying Kokomo, Indiana had one of the first franchises.
Yeah, early franchises in Forest Park Shopping Center.
There you go.
I used to live by there, that's why I know.
And now they're all over the place.
Yeah.
A lot of them are merged with another franchise or two, essentially.
Right.
I think Kentucky Fried Chicken is like number 3 or 4 in number of franchises in the world.
I believe that. Yeah, they're everywhere. On this day in 1964, the Munsters premiered on television.
Good show.
Yeah, it's still on. They still got reruns on of that show occasionally. I think TV Land, maybe a few other stations.
And Rob Zombie's working on a movie for it right
I
now.
did see that. You know, on this day in 1968, 60 Minutes premiered on CBS. Still going strong today.
Yeah.
On Sunday evenings.
Yeah.
And on this day in 2007, The Big Bang Theory premiered on CBS.
Wow.
Popular show.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
I didn't either.
I feel old now. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a good one. It has ended. It's not ongoing,
Right.
but good series. Another one that plays reruns a lot on TBS and a few other stations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got some national days today. National Punctuation Day. So use correct punctuation today.
I try.
Hug a Vegetarian Day. Last Stylist Day. Love Note Day. And Cherry's Jubilee Day.
Okay. All
So
right.
plenty of days. You can find something there to
Yeah.
fit your agenda.
You use your punctuation properly.
Yeah, that'll be mine.
Got a lot of upcoming events going on. We got the Galen Smith Memorial Scholarship Golf Tournament going on today. That's at 11 o'clock out of the Round Barn Golf Club at Mill Creek. But at 6:30 at the Elks, there's going to be a reception open to the public and auction. Got to be a lot of cool items. I know they got some Butler tickets, some Colts tickets, I believe. One of the really cool items is you can bid to own one of the original backboard/rims in the RHS gym that was in the gym from 1965 through 2014.
Wow.
Yes. That was donated by Tom and Charlie Schwank. So
Yeah.
thank you for doing that. That's a really cool piece you could walk away.
Oh, yeah.
I'll walk away home with. So.
Might need some help
You
carrying
might
it
need
out,
trouble
but-
carrying it.
Yeah, you're not going to walk away with it, yeah. Might drive away with it. The Fulton County Jail is having a ribbon cutting and open house today from 3 to 7. The location of the new jail is 2006 Sweet Gum Road. I've drove past it many times, and it looks like a beautiful new facility.
Yeah, and we'll be there for that as it happens. So
Perfect.
Kind of checking it out today too.
Yeah, looks very nice. The St. Joseph Church Hall on Main Street in Rochester is going to be holding a Mexican Kermes Festival. I think's how you pronounce it. That'll be tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m. They're going to offer both dine-in and carry-out meals, and all proceeds will be sent to their parish in Haiti.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the weekend of festivals. Not only do we have the Kewanna Fall Festival going on, which we're going to talk to Ashley Van Lake here momentarily, we also have the Akron Summers Inn Festival going on tomorrow from 4 to 9 at the Pike Memorial Park.
Yeah, lots of fun things going on, so you can kind of pick and choose what you do this weekend or do a little bit of it all.
Exactly. And the First Christian Church is putting on a benefit dinner for Ken Hughes, longtime Rochester High School teacher and assistant football coach. That's going to be next Friday, October 1st, prior to the Rochester Northfield homecoming football game. It's going to be from 4 to 7. It will be at the front entrance of the high school. There's going to be Burkett's pulled pork, chips, cookies, and a drink, all for $8. There will be carry out also, or they will be serving in the area inside the football gates right there for those attending the game. Tickets are available at First Christian Church, any Rochester school, or at the dinner itself.
Okay.
So it should be a good time, a great benefit for a great guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're getting some flowers this morning to Terry Lee, who today's the last day. He's going to be serving as the head of FEDCO. 11 years with FEDCO. He's done a heck of a lot for the community. He's a good guy, so I want to thank him for everything he's done for the Rochester community.
Absolutely.
Got some money news this morning. The Dow actually finished up yesterday about 506.5 points at 34,764. I did see the futures are down this morning 117 points at 34,527.
Wow.
So, as Mr. Dick Belcher says, we'll keep an eye on it today. It's either going to go up, it's going to go down. It's going to do one or the other.
Yep.
Some other money news. Did you see Google's in the news this week?
No, I did not. What do they do now?
They're planning to buy a New York City office building for $2.1 billion. The site will be Google's largest office outside of California. The campus will be about 1.7 million square feet, and it will house Google's sales and partnership teams.
Okay, now you've got that in pocket change, right? You're
Oh, yeah.
Try to outbid them, right?
Oh, yeah. And one other money news note, Volvo Cars announced they want all their models to be leather-free by the year 2030.
Really?
Yes, they're looking to make their vehicles more sustainable, and they also wanted a quarter of the material used in its new cars to consist of recycled and bio-based content by 2025.
Okay.
So they're looking out for more sustainability and for the environment, I guess.
So does that mean the price of the car is just going to come down a little bit?
I don't know about that. We'll see. We got a few years till this happens, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. And real quick, we were open at First Federal today from 8:30 to 5, and tomorrow from 8:30 to noon. We'd love to see you, whether it's through the drive-thru or in our lobbies. You can always bank with us online and with our mobile app, which is free to download, no matter if you have an Android device or an iPhone. Go to the App Store or Google Play Store, type in First Federal Savings Bank, look for the white star with green background, and download the app. You can do a whole bunch of things right there from your handheld device. And our ATM is open 24/7 as well if you need some cash. Our Bremen branch today is having their Community Appreciation Day event from 11 to 2. They're going to have lunch from Simply Catering for You. They're going to have paper shred bins out so you can get rid of all of your unwanted documents that you've been storing for years. And we're going to have some First Federal Savings Bank giveaways. So it should be a good time, should be some good weather for it. So if you're in the Bremen area, come on out and have lunch on us today. And right now, of course, we're offering Simply Free checking accounts and Simply Free business checking accounts. When you open a new checking account right now, you get a free gift, which is a Oster kitchen tool set.
Okay.
So I should have brought it with me.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, I've forgotten.
I'll bring it next week.
I'll have somebody else bring it next week. That way it's not on me. So.
Todd, you're bringing it next week.
Yes, sir.
And I want to remind everybody to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at FF Banking. Give us a like on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can watch all the archived First Federal radio shows from the past 3 years on there. We're the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We're FDIC insured and equal housing lender, and our NMLS number is 399927.
And that makes us legal.
Makes us legal and ready to rock and roll and get to the meat of the program, which is we're talking with Ashley Van Lake of the Kewanna Fall Festival. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning.
Hey, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So I see this is the 18th annual Kewanna Fall Festival.
Yes.
Now, were you guys able to have this last year or no?
No.
So it's back after a 1-year hiatus.
Yes.
So that's going to be exciting.
It is. Everybody's moving in. They started yesterday. It's filling up really fast down there. So hopefully everybody else gets moved in this morning. Set up.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the flyer here, I mean, you guys have events starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon, clear to 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And then tomorrow from late morning at 11, clear to 10 p.m. at night. And then Sunday from noon to 3. So a whole bunch of events going on. Can you speak a little bit about some of the higher attracting events?
So tonight at 9 is the live pro wrestling. At 4 o'clock is usually when our kids get off the bus.
Okay.
We're Caston District.
Uh-huh.
They're doing the Kids Eat Free from 4 to 6. There's specific vendors that are set up for that who just pass out food to the kids if you're 16 and under.
Oh, that's very cool.
We have a band at 5. He comes, he does the auction and the cutest baby contest, and he will be there, and then he has a show at 7 until the close of the festival, essentially when the wrestlers start.
Okay. And what type of music he going to be playing?
He plays a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yes.
Okay, well that's always fun. It looks like tomorrow, one thing I was curious, and tonight I see that too, is the Hillbilly Silly Science Spectacular. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
He does all these funny, he's a funny scientist, and he does all these funny things. He takes people from the crowd, dresses them up, does like little
balloon animals or
no, he does like he mixes chemicals together and they accidentally explode while the kids are up there.
Some concoctions
and he's really funny. He's something to see. And then tomorrow at noon is our parade lineup. 1 o'clock is our parade, and we always do a tribute to hometown heroes because that's what we like to keep it as, because we appreciate everything our military does for us. So
About how many entrants are you expecting in the parade?
the parade, right now, I don't know how many she has, but there's quite a few. And then normally they all just, when they get there, there's just like, it's usually like an hour or 2 hour long parade because there's so many entries.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and we're talking about entries. Are we talking a little bit of everything from floats to organizations to classic cars to
Yep. Floats,
tractors,
tractors,
farm equipment, things like that?
Yep.
A little bit of everything. Fantastic. And I see one thing here that I really like about this is everything's sponsored by a local business.
Yep. Everything's sponsored. That's how we run the festival. We have ride sponsors. We have our event sponsors. We actually got a tent this year that goes down at the park. It's called our event tent or entertainment tent. Teachers Credit Union here in town actually sponsored that for us. That was new this year. We didn't have. We also have our NIPSCO stage, which we've had in the past, which we moved down to the park this year to make that more open for our rides. Baja Amusements is who does our rides, which is Beer and Jessup's. And that's Tom and John Beer that do that. They've done an amazing job. They've been setting up all night, every night.
And what kind of rides will that?
So they have a ride called the Hurricane. They have the Roundup. They have a little roller coaster. They have a Lightning McQueen car for the kids.
Very fun.
They have a carousel that they brought, and a bouncy house, and they have
an array
10 rides that they
rides,
brought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun because that's something a lot of the local festivals have kind of done away with. So that kind of sets you apart from the other ones.
And currently at Community State Bank in Logan or Kiwana, they have pre-sale ride ticket wristband vouchers that you can buy for $18. If you buy them afternoon time today, then they are $20 a wristband at the festival, so you can still get them when you come.
Okay. And you were saying the entertainment tents new this year.
Yes.
What other events are new that you haven't done in years past?
Well, we had the Great American Sideshow that was scheduled to come, and he had his people got sick, and so he let us know yesterday that they weren't going to be able to come. So we were kind of bummed about that. But, at least we get to have a festival, and whoever can be here,
Sure.
and we're just going to do with what we got.
I do see there's a 5K run and a 2K walk going on.
Yes, yep, that's tomorrow.
Can people show up right when it starts and still register?
Yep. Registration is at 2:30, and then the race starts at 3:30. The race starts at 4. That's at the fire station, which is on the north side of town. And then they have it marked where they go.
The whole route there.
Yep.
Well, it looks
Mark Smith is in charge of that, so he organizes that every year and sets everything up.
It looks like it's going to be good weather for that.
Yes,
so
finally, because we've battled with rain all
Yeah, you have,
long.
haven't you? So
yes.
it looks like now the most important days coming up, you're going to get some good weather. So.
Yes.
Speaking with Ashley Van Lake this morning of she's talking about the 18th annual Kewanna Fall Festival. And how many volunteers do you have for this, or how big is your board? How many volunteers? I mean, this is an event that can't be put together just by a couple individuals. It probably takes a whole team, I'm guessing.
We've got about 10 people, and then the community, some of our community people that live in Kiwana help us during the week to get set up, run stuff here, run stuff there, set chairs up, tables, whatever we need. We have our chairman, Tom Mate, which couldn't be here today. He is been down there helping every day. So
and I'm assuming he's been involved with this all 18 years.
Yep, he's the one that started it up. I'm weaning in to take over for him because he's, not in the best, but he still shows up every day and he's right there in the middle.
Yeah. How many years does this make for you to be involved with the fall?
Well,
festival?
I've lived in Kiwana my entire life, so and then my husband and I, we have a business in town, and so we're right in the middle of that. So we've been with it this whole time. It's just, just working it in.
Yeah. With everything else.
Yeah.
And what made you want to get involved or interested in getting involved to help out with this?
He put out, like a wanted poster, about needing somebody to help take it over and organize it going forward to help him because, he can't get around that well. And so I threw around the idea and no one really went back and said, hey, I'll do this. So I finally was just talking to my husband and said, I'm just going to do it because no one else is going to do it. Yeah. So everybody likes it. The kids love it. We're just going to keep it going. So
that's great. Stepped up to the plate.
Yep. And I live in town, so why not?
Yep. Shows good leadership there.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for taking that on and then continuing it going, moving forward. Anything else you'd like to plug this morning as far as the festival going on? Anything?
We do have a car show on Sunday. It's from 11 to 4. We also have our Northern Indiana Pullers Garden Tractor Pull at the fire station. There's a track back there. That starts at 1. Noon.
Starts at noon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it. I thought they said it started at 1, but looks like it's noon. Other than that, that's all. Sunday, it ends at 4, and then they start tearing down and moving on to French Lick is where they go next.
Oh, wow.
The carnival ride, so
yep.
That's a long.
Well, a lot of fun events and entertainment for the whole family this weekend. Everybody go out to Kiwana. It starts tonight, 4 o'clock, 4 to 8 tonight, tomorrow, on Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m., and Sunday, noon to 3. Like I said, plenty of food, plenty of fun vendors, entertainment, events for the whole family. So going out to Kiwana, and if you've never been to the Kewanna Fall Festival, recommend doing so.
Something for everyone.
Something for everyone. Yes. Well, thank you, Ashley, for joining us this morning.
You.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
And I'll let you get a guess here at the trivia. I'm guessing you probably know this. But
yep, my mom graduated from Kiwana.
I'll let Paul go first, since I know you know the answer. All right, Paul, what was Kiwana High School's nickname? Was it the Panthers, the Flyers, the Indians, or the Bulldogs?
The Indians.
Is it correct? He is correct.
Correct.
The Indians. So, yes, the Panthers, I pulled all these from other high schools around the area that are not standing or in existence still. The Panthers were Grass Creek, the Flyers were Akron, and the Bulldogs were Mentone.
Yep.
So,
yep. The elementary school is still.
Creek, yeah.
I didn't even know.
I knew they had a high school. I didn't know their nickname till I was doing research for this question. So there is a website out there you can find the nickname of every Indiana high school that has ever been in existence. So kind of don't remember what the website's called, but just Google it.
Well, of course you don't. You're going to tell us to go look at something and then not tell me where it's at.
Just Google it. Got some words of wisdom this morning that we'll close with from William Hazlitt. He was an English critic. A gentle word, a kind look, a good-natured smile can work wonders and accomplish miracles.
I like those.
I think those are good words of wisdom for us for this Friday and the weekend and moving forward.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Tanner.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys again next week.
Yes, sir.
With those